Up today.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 30, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's down 7, gold contract up $7, trading $18.72 an ounce. You get silver down 2 cents, $24.70 a ounce. Light sweet crude down 45 cents, $45.31 a barrel. Notes and bonds. And here's the kicker, folks. This is pretty wild. You get the 10-year note right now up 7 ticks, 137.30. The 30-year up 27 ticks at 173.12. And bottom line, they are trying to jump back into their higher range. Going to be wild watching this baby shake out. King dollar can't hold price down, up 65 ticks right now, 90.858. The euro is at 121. The yen is at 104.09. The British pound is at 133 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
I was going to say, what happened to 1% yields? We were so close. Now that's not happening today, it seems, at least.
I'll tell you, the last two rollovers in the note and bond market, folks, okay, that's when they took a dive, and they just snapped right back both times. Pretty amazing, man.
Yes.
Let's get over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade. Think of swim as we do each Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, you want to understand the option market, option strategies, futures, outstanding program, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time right here at TFNN. If you haven't test driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, very easy to do. You're sitting on the website, hit the banner, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money. Every trading day, you can follow Kevin and his team. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. This is just a market like, Tommy, you were talking about yields going up towards 1%. Yeah, they got to, I believe, 0.986.
Yes.
Was the high tick on the 10-year yield. And guess what? Tom, trading, there's a lot of human nature in trading. And that 1% on the 10-year yield is going to be a little bit of a number. It's going to attract a lot of attention when it's up there on both sides of the market. So I absolutely expect it to take a couple tries to get through there. I think it will eventually, unless, we get some shaky news on the overall economy, but it's not just going to glide through there like a hot knife through butter. It's going to take a little while to get through that number.
No, I can see that. How about this market this morning, man? It just shakes it off, man. I mean, it's not like we're up, but the bottom line is we are up from where we started this morning. The Dow just went positive, folks, and the Dow had been down, in your show, Tom, he's down $100 or something, right? $91 or something?
Yeah, I believe futures were around 100 when I ended the hour or somewhere there.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Apple's news, Apple releasing a couple new products, a health app, and a starting December 14th, and then the over-the-ear AirPods is going to be, how about this, Tommy, $549 retail price.
I know.
Kevin, I laughed. My friends and I are already chatting in our group chat. They're posting. I said, $549. That seems like a fair price. That seems like, I wonder if they're able to make any money on margin selling $600 headphones.
That's a car payment.
It's amazing, man. But guess what? They're going to be able to sell it. And I pulled up the page. They look like they're really cool headphones.
Oh, my God.
So give it to Apple. Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, when I heard that, I pulled them up and I'm saying to myself, it almost seems like that's old school, that over your head a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
that's
okay.
The first thing, that's the first thing I thought, Tom. I go, well, those are just like the old ones.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
When I thought over the ear, I thought it was going to be something maybe that hooked onto the ear or something like that. But these are just the old school headphones, with the big band over the top of the head.
Really,
these are the ones that are going to give everyone bad hairdos.
It's totally. You jump on a plane, you see people with those and saying, man, that's like a 1960 version, man.
Right.
You're going to be jamming.
Right. Yeah. But I'm sure they'll do well with them, and people will buy them because they want to be seen with the Apple, with the wearables on. But boy, $549, that's a good one.
I'll tell you, man, it really is amazing. And Kevin, how about Tesla, man? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what a way to print money, right? I mean, this guy's so smart, folks. I mean, the bottom line is going to come out with a direct, offering at $5 billion. And just to keep in mind, folks, at a stock that's at $628, that's not a dilution because the $5 billion goes right into the company, man. I mean,
right.
I'm surprised he didn't sell $20 billion.
Yeah, and ironically, that's the first stock we're going to talk about in trade today on Fast Market. So think about this, Tom. Tesla goes in the S&P 500 December 21st.
Yeah.
Since they announced it, the stock is up 57% since they announced that. So why wouldn't you raise capital? He's building 2 new plants.
Yeah.
He's got, building, focusing on the new battery. He needs capital. They said he's going to spend $2.5 billion in 21 and $2.5 billion in 22. There it is. He just raised it.
I know. And, folks, when you can raise it with equity, with paper, and the cash just goes right into the till, it's a whole different ballgame, man. I mean,
you imagine somebody like that who's so innovative. He's almost got an endless spigot of money that he can spend however he wants right now because he changed the world and, electric cars and pushing that to the forefront. But I can't imagine what he's sitting there saying, man, they'll give me billions. I got all, I want to go to Mars. I want to create a hyperloop. So it's pretty cool that, of course, he wants access to that capital, man. He's an innovator, so he's going to do it like across the board. Those batteries, like Kevin's saying, he's building, man, for the future.
Hey, Kevin, what's going to be amazing is that they have to own it the 21st, right? And the 18th is quad witching. So you guys are going to have some real fun that day, man.
Right, right. Can you imagine those market on close orders?
I know.
At the end of expiration, there are going to be some big ones. People are going to be trying to get ahead of this move.
Exactly.
So, there'll be some speculation. Let's put it this way: it's 9:15 in the morning, Chicago time, 10:15 Eastern. Right?
Yes.
377,000 options have traded in Tesla already this morning.
Wow.
That's a liquid stock. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a liquid stock.
And, you can think about how many different trades are inside of that because it's so, it moves. That's the bottom line. And, I suspect all of us are going to, basically be in shock. Kevin, what's so crazy? Like, I do these ABCs up and down. It almost looks like Tesla wants to go like $720, man. And it's like, okay, really? It's like, hey, what's another $100, right? Right.
I mean, like I said, up 57% since they announced the S&P 500. Yeah. So, Tesla's going to move. But remember something, guys. It's now going to be in the NASDAQ and the S&P 500.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring in some pressures, both positive and negative. If the overall market sells off, Tesla's going to have pressure on it
that
I know. Maybe it didn't have before.
Yes.
Being in those indexes.
That's huge,
so
man.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Don't tell Elon that.
Listen, folks, right here, 45 minutes from now, outstanding show. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the show.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow up 16. NASDAQ is down 15. S&Ps are up 4. Come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are down 27. You get the Nasdaq off 39, S&P's off 9, and yeah, it doesn't look like for some reason I can't get these water futures, Tom.
I want to buy some water futures, man. Pull them up. Let's go.
I know. Let's see. And so
I wonder what we're talking about for those. I'll pull up the article while you're taking a look at it, and maybe they'll get them up. I mean, I think they just started trading, as I believe what. So California water futures begin trading amid fear of scarcity. This article is out there actually Sunday or Monday, so I think they maybe started yesterday. And now they were announced back in September. But you're talking about a CME Group January 2021 contract. Let me see. It linked to California's $1.1 billion spot water market. And yeah, it was traded Monday, 496 index points, and that's $496 per acre foot. And this might come through okay? How's that?
Yes, yeah. A little echo, but it's coming through all right, yeah.
Let me see. I'm jumping over to what they have. So here is the quote. Yeah, I'm not sure. As to the symbol.
Yeah. I'll hunt. I can continue to hunt it.
But anyway, interesting that they start trading on such a regulated exchange as water futures, man. Not a good sign for the future when water futures are going to be trading like a commodity. It's not like oil, man. We need water.
Yeah, big time. And that's where, that's where the farmers come in a big way, folks. It's going to get interesting in the context of, okay, so, who are the big commercials that are going to be dealing with this? Do you know what I'm saying? So
they made movies about it, man. Big conglomerates coming in, sucking up all the water, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. No doubt. Let's get over and take a look at the gold contract here. So, bottom line is that GCG. We got an ABC structure on the way up. You get a 1910 number, and you got good volume yesterday. Yesterday, I think we did 207,000 versus 170 something. Let's see, we did 209,000 versus that 170. So this is going to get interesting because 1910 is the number, and once you get back inside, let's see, this is, oh my God.
It's been quite a run. More than $100 off that low. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 1884 gets
Okay.
you inside of the higher range. That's how this works. So, we'll see how this shakes out, man. And as we're speaking here, the NASDAQ has taken more heat here. So you got the NQs right now down 80. Now, the reason that this one's important, folks, is that when we had that thrust higher yesterday, that number there was 12,525. We just got underneath it. The first time it couldn't hold. The first time it did hold. Second time it hasn't. So we'll see how that baby shakes out. Yeah. Hey, how about that Apple that we were just talking about, though, man?
And I'll try and find them after this next break to give them a quick a glimpse of them because they look pretty cool. I'm not going to be spending $549, and that's somebody who I just bought with some of their best AirPod Pros.
Okay.
Because I use them all the time, and I said I got my original right here. I mean, it's amazing, man. I don't even know how many years ago I bought these. I know some people have problems with the battery. Mine still works. I go running with them. They last for an hour or two, but they are starting to weaken. So I thought I was getting a bargain at Apple's site for $25 off. Turns out like Target had them at a better deal.
Wow.
But shame on me for not shopping my my discounts. But $549, man, my goodness. I mean, if you use them all the time, I guess. But that's a rental payment for some people, man. For your house.
Yeah, it's a huge number, man.
Yeah.
But guess what? We know how it goes, man. The bottom line, they're going to buy them.
Their computers are huge numbers too, and somehow they sell them far premium over what solid Windows computers are. So
no doubt.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here this morning. You got Palantir is down $1.20.
Palantir.
How do you pronounce it again?
Palantir, I believe.
Palantir, yeah. Okay, down at $1.30. Tesla's down 16. You got where's Stitch?
Yeah, number 13. I was waiting to.
Seriously. So this.
Hey, good for them. Go ahead. Yeah.
Stitch Fix is up $14, folks. Monster number. They come out with numbers. Let's see. So they came up with $490 million to the top line. Oh, look at this, and they were flat. I guess
they were supposed to. No, they made. I think they made 9 cents. Maybe that entry is wrong.
Okay.
Where they had the next year because they were supposed to lose 20 cents and they made 9 cents. I think so. They turned a profit as opposed to a loss. There you go.
And look at this. Oh my God, this is trouble in paradise for the shots. There's a 37% shot position. 3-7. That's about as intense as you can get, folks.
And, one of the things when I looked at this equity is that, they were dealing with two things, as in people not working as much and not needing the clothes as much. But in a world where everybody stays home and buys everything online, that company should be able to flourish, man. And they had not yet.
Yeah. So
I guess, firing on all cylinders a little bit better than they had, at least in the first 6 months of, the pandemic.
Yeah, no doubt. Pretty wild. Yeah. And then we had Toll Brothers come out. The numbers were good on Toll Brothers. Bottom line, they're selling it down, $430. And they never made so many new orders. That's, let's see. It must be the going forward view or something, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So they had better expected order growth. Purchase contracts in the 3 months through October jumped 68% from a year earlier. Something's not right in here, right?
There was a 2021 even. I saw it at the last screen.
Okay.
If you go back even to the headlines, somehow it had. There you go. The number 3. Nope. Okay.
Number 3, I got.
It's right there. It just says the 2021 deliveries 9,600, 10.2. The market wanted over 10,000.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
That's probably.
That's the number.
Yeah.
The.
Look at the revenue beat, though. You're right. I mean, it's just amazing. 2.55 billion. The market was thinking 2.09.
Yeah. Big numbers, man.
Yeah.
Total home sales 2009-40. Signed net contracts plus 63%. Deliveries. All in all, these are just big numbers all over the place. This is interesting. So that's a very small cancellation rate.
Now, I wonder, though, so fourth quarter deliveries 2940, right? But their range for the entire next year is maybe 9,600 to 10.2.
Yes.
So if they were doing 3,000 a quarter, that would be 12,000, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying that next year they're going to come in at 90. 600 to so. So that's this has been quite a 3 or 6 months probably for them that they might not be living up to over the next 12 months. And that's to be expected.
Oh,
you
can see it. I mean, when you're talking about very low interest rates, which we have, it's like, okay, what are you going to do for me now? What's going to happen next year? Right?
It's not going to get any better. It's still going to be good, just as in the environment. Rates are still super low, but to accelerate above what we've done in that market, man, it's just wild.
There's no doubt. Dow Industrials right now are down 45. You get the Nasdaq off 60. S&Ps are up down 11.5. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are going to be coming right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Right now we have the Dow Industrials right now trading. Where are you right now? Down 24. Nasdaq is off 52. S&P's off 9. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we got a big day out here tomorrow with our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. He is going to be doing a live trading webinar, 9 o'clock in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. It's only $295 to sign up. And what you get with that, folks, is a great education all day, a live trading with Larry at 9 to 2, as well as his newsletter for a full month. The newsletter is $97 a month. So bottom line is that check it out on the front page of TFNN. It's going to be kicking off at 9 o'clock in the morning. And as you're over there, if you really want to save even more money, the bottom line is that we have a Tiger Dollar sale going on. We do this a couple times a year. And the way the Tiger Dollar sale works is that you can save up to 40%. If you have any product right now at TFNN, any newsletters, you plan to get any in the future, this is a great way to save a lot of money, folks, okay? You can get up to a 40% bonus. You buy $500, you get 6. You buy, which is an extra 100. You buy 1,000, you get 1,300, which is an extra 300. And if you really want to make some bread, you buy 1,500 and get 21. That's the max. So we got quite a day going on here tomorrow, Tom.
We sure do, man. And one of the cool things about the Tiger Dollars for current subscribers out there, if you apply them to your account, they're automatically deducted. I mean, one of the cool things when we upgraded the TFNN website, which I think is going on, is it a couple years now?
It is.
It's time is wild, man. And
remember, we should have bought Shopify.
I was just going to say, I pulled up the chart of Shopify. I should have become an Amazon shareholder when I started being a Prime member, and we should have bought some Shopify shares when we started being a Shopify customer. But they do a great job, and what's so cool about it, you apply that code through, they have apps, interactivity, so we've programmed everything. You apply your Tiger Dollar code automatically, your subscription, it'll use those. You don't have to do anything in the future. So current subscribers, you just purchase them, apply, you do nothing. They automatically get used before you ever pay with your credit card again. And yeah, that'll be tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, man, and it will be archived. So I'll be in there when I can. It should be a good day.
Oh, yeah. And
do you think we have a good enough market, man, for some live trading out here going on?
And there's nothing like a two-way market, folks, and that's what you have right here. I mean, you can just see how these futures have traded out today. I mean, which is pretty cool. I mean, the two-way
Definitely.
market doesn't matter if you're a bull or a bear. The bottom line is as long as you're moving.
And Larry's looking at, whether it's the indices in the futures market, or of course he's looking at, currencies and some of those commodities, which there's a lot of movement going on right now, man.
Yeah, no doubt. The middle of December, so December 8th now, before we know it, you're going to be into holiday trading again and end of the year trading, right?
A year like no other, man. That is, I was talking about on my show yesterday, trying to make the decision. You open the year at 32.36. We're 450 S&P points above that price level, man. We've seen how in the last few years, remember there was that 1 year, was it 2 years ago now, that Christmas Eve was the max pain day, or
Yes.
2 or 3 years?
Yes.
We'll pull it up. But the end of the year can get a little dicey when you've experienced this type of deal. There's a lot of perfection priced into the future, man. And we said before, it's not often that you're experiencing such bad economic pain right now. The horizon is so bright. Today's technically the first day that regular citizens somewhere in the globe, the UK, receiving the vaccination process, right? But we got a long way to go, man. In the markets, you're up like almost 15%. That's quite a position to be in with 20 days left to go until the new year.
And we talk about a news market, folks. Okay, the bottom line is that you got to be a freaking genius to figure out what Mitch McConnell's going to do. So the bottom line is that
the battle's on, man.
Oh yeah, it's my take is that he's going to just say, "See you later. I'm going home for Christmas," and that's it. And because that's been the MO. Period.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we went from 500 billion to 3 trillion, back to 900, and it's amazing. It's amazing in the way that the government's set up that one person, he's almost more powerful than the president, man. it's like, it's pretty amazing, man. I mean,
it's an equal branch of government, and he's one of the most powerful leaders of Congress. So in that, right, and how the dominoes fall, he has a lot of power by controlling the Senate, obviously, as we all know.
And he already got elected, so he doesn't have to go get elected another 6 years.
I know, those Senate terms. Whew.
Yeah, that's
6 years, not bad.
We'll see where I find it hard to comprehend that the market keeps shaking it off, but guess what? It does.
Listen, I talked about it on my show and said, this trickle up at least from like the previous highs we had, right, of like 35.29, and maybe even that September one, that might have been a little frothy though. We've risen 180 points since November 5th, which is all predicated on that future that's not here right now, at least, if not the run we've had from 3,200 even at the beginning of November. We got two things. We got the election, and then we got the vaccine news.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Nothing's changed in the current because of either of those.
No.
I mean, you could make the case that it's going to change a lot in the next 3-6 months, but nothing. It's all priced into the future. So now it has to come, and it doesn't mean prices are going to rise when it does come.
Yeah. We've been talking about it might take folks to at the beginning of a commodity bull market, and if you want to see something, good old U.S. Steel, man. I mean, this thing is on a tear.
Sure is.
3 months ago it was at $6. You're at $19.05 this morning. Let's see what's driving it out here this morning. Okay, so they're spending money that they don't have. I love it. So they're buying remaining Big River stake at $774 million. Evidently, the market loves it, okay? They're going to acquire the remaining stake of Big River Steel for $774 to expand its newer, lower cost operations. See, what they need, that rolled steel, folks, is where it's at. And U.S. Steel has always been into heavy steel. That's one of the main reasons that they've been getting smoked for so long. Let me see. They're exercising a call option to use the cash on hand to buy the stake. Capacity, 3.3 million tons a year. They're using electricity instead of coal.
So they're going to have a lower variable cost structure, they're saying, with that acquisition. There's a lot of, we're going to be able to sell more at a lower price, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty wild, man. I mean, and if you look at U.S. Steel, so watch these numbers, folks, okay? This is a great trading stock, don't get me wrong, but this equity has been losing money forever. So this year they plan on doing $9.7 billion, and they plan on losing $4.68 a share. How's that?
Talk about pricing in a good future that they're going to turn around what's going on today. Yeah.
Unreal. Well,
yeah.
Bottom line is that it's on the move, and as is iron ore and lumber, Stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We got our man, Mr. John from Philly. We're going to be talking, I bet we're going to be talking commodities probably. Dow Industrials right now is flat. NASDAQ is down 39. S&Ps are off 5.5. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 4. You get the Nasdaq down 30. S&Ps are off 5.5. And bottom line, you get a sideways market here, man. You know?
Yeah. It's chopping around a little bit in both directions, as we said. Pretty tight out of the gate, but yeah. We'll see where we go.
I know where I want to go. XAU and HUI. What we want to see inside both of these, folks, is if we got the volume for an ABC structure up. I believe we did, but let's take a look at it, because these always come out late at night. So we got XAU 32 million. Yeah, we got it. We needed 29, so that's an ABC structure up. So that's 141. It's about $11. That gets you 138, 148, 149. That's 149 in the XAU. And if we go to the Gold Bugs Index, we're at 303. We got, this one really took it out. 21 million versus 18 million. So you got, let's see there, that's 299, 275, so you get $24. That's going to get you, what is that, 290? That's 314, and you're at 303. So wants a little more up here. You get the dollar hanging tough at up 200 ticks out here today. And so, go ahead.
I just wanted to jump over to gold real quick. There's a story out on Bloomberg this morning. I'm not sure if you saw it, talking about money fleeing Nigeria through an ETF in gold. So a tiny gold fund turns into a gateway for capital fleeing Nigeria. And what it has to do with, so you have an exchange-traded fund that trades in Nigeria.
Yep.
They have a country's ongoing dollar shortage. Very difficult to get money out of that country right now. And you have portfolio managers buying the new gold issuer limited ETF in the nation's capital, Lagos, using Naira, maybe, their country for Nigeria. Then they transfer the holding to the fund's primary listing in South Africa and sell it for rands. Now, what's happening is there's, of course, a premium going on here.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, let me slide down, it's as much as maybe 30%. Yeah. The fund closed Monday at Rand 1742, and in Nigeria it's trading almost $20. So that's about 14%. It's stretched as high as 30%, but pretty cool. It trades on two different currencies, two different exchanges, so you can use it, buy the new gold ETF, transfer the holdings to the primary listing in South Africa, and sell it for rands. And last year, so the context, I mean, some of these countries, that's why you're seeing Bitcoin flying, right? It just made me think like, yeah, of course they're going to try and get money out. So year to date, that ETF's down 128 million of shares in the fund, and that translates to 50 billion naira, and that did only 60 million naira for the entire last year. Pretty cool. Anyway.
Well, you know, I think I told you this. I'm not sure, though. So this story, folks, okay, about 3 months ago, and this is still on my agenda, okay? Nigeria, folks, is known for some of the best wood in the world, and it's Lagos. If you pull up wood and you pull up Lagos, you're going to see that they have this, they bring all the wood in, and there's bottom line auctions. And the bottom line, I'm still thinking of going there, actually. You know, because you're going right to the source.
I think that's a bad idea, but you can do whatever you like.
I know. Well, this is what ends up happening.
The whole story is about the fact that if you put any money in there, you can't get it out, and people are trying to financially engineer just to take $1 out of the country. But
I know
ahead.
that. Well, that's when I read that even this morning. That gives me more emphasis to go. Because here, wait to hear what the spread is, folks. Wait to hear the spread. This is like insane. So you buy in the full logs, okay? And when you buy the full logs, they have the mills right there. So you do the auction, you buy the logs. The logs go to the mill right there. So you get two different transactions you got to get through first, okay? But the difference is, let's say that I'm buying teak here, okay, or I'm buying mahogany. They're famous for mahogany, okay? So I'm buying mahogany. Mahogany is going to end up costing $19 to $24 a foot. It's $1 a foot. It's like, okay, you know, what's the difference? I just got to make sure that I can get in and get out of the country.
You need to spend more than 4 words on that last part of your plan there. Because, you know, I encourage you to go back on some of your gold companies. And who was it for Kinross, the CEO, talking about Russia?
Yeah. I know.
And that's a very similar story.
Oh, it is. No,
Russia's got a lot of commodities, and you can get them real cheap if you want to go work with an oligarch over there.
No, listen, I know.
But they stopped doing business with Russia because they could never get any value out of there. Because if it's that good of a deal, man, they're going to tax you. Some big, regional overlord, warlord's going to tax you, man.
Yeah, well, wait to hear this. It gets even cheaper. So that's in Lagos, okay? But Lagos is corrupt beyond belief. Always has been, folks. That's in Lagos. What happens if you go to the camps? That's when all the warlords run all the camps. That's if you wanted it like 20 cents a foot. So they go from 20 cents to $1, you know. But anyway.
You know, there was
needless to say, folks, I love wood, so.
There you go. Always looking for the best deal, man, for sure. Hey, you just better correctly examine that risk that you're going for. I was going to say 60 Minutes had a cool story on Sunday talking about PPE, personal protective equipment, and how they went over one firm that took $667 million in orders and really couldn't deliver a lot. They just put the business together out of nowhere. And then they went over, which made me think, a Chinese national, I believe in L.A., who is able to, because of his family connections in China, now he speaks perfect English, he was probably here as a young kid, but because he's got connections in China, because his family is very wealthy and connected, he's able to get in touch with the factories and make sure that those masks don't go anywhere else, right? Because they're so hard. He ships them over to the U.S. And then he sells them. The difference is most companies are taking orders and then trying to find masks somewhere.
Right.
And he said it would be almost impossible for you to do this job without my connections in China.
Well,
he's
listen,
he even said he goes, it's not like I tell him, he's like, it's not like you go get your lawyer and you go to China and make sure things get done. He's like, that's not how it works.
No. So when we bring stuff in from China, the containers, the way it works right now is that, I go give them a deposit, but what ends up happening is that before that last money goes in, we get a guy from Hong Kong, a Chinese national, goes right to the factory and makes sure that, okay, it's all there, then you hit the bottom line. There's no doubt. So.
And it's slightly different. It was a cool story for folks out there. About 60
That'd be
minutes.
like us. If they're making something in South Boston, we got it made, man. Do you know what I mean? It's
and the whole world wants masks. And so that's what they're saying. It's like this guy is making, tons of money, but he's got the masks that everybody wants. I mean, you're talking about orders from police forces, from states, from, that's,
Big time. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Don't forget, I'm Amos Larry Pesavento. Tomorrow, He's going to be doing live trading, 9 o'clock in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Check it out. It's only $295. You get live trading. You're going to get his newsletter for a month. Dow Industrials right now up 12. You get the Nasdaq down 21. S&Ps are off 4.5. We'll come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
Bam! Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 20. You got the Nasdaq down 17. S&Ps are off 3.5. And you know, interesting, Tom, is that this morning, folks, when I was looking at even the DAX and the FTSE, they were just down slightly. And it's like, you know, I was looking at that. I said, you know, this market doesn't want to go down right now. It's you know, it is what it is, man. You know,
it is, man. It's remarkable because I thought there'd be a little bit more skittish fear with McConnell coming out and saying, I don't support the bipartisan deal, period. It's like
there's no doubt, because the amount of devastation, folks, is huge, man. I mean,
yes.
Forgot that yesterday they had an article on restaurants about how many are actually out of business right now, and it's a monster number.
Oh, it's got to be insane.
Yeah, it's a big number, man.
Hey, I'm going to jump over to the Apple
cool.
AirPods Max over the ear. So to give a glimpse of them, man, you're talking about a mesh topping.
Okay.
I mean, they're beautiful, you know. I mean, but you can make them beautiful for nothing. It's what's inside them. We'll see, find out. But beautiful headphones for sure. They got them in a bunch of colors. They talk about in terms of what they have going on, dynamic driver, rich, deep bass. Of course they do. One of my friends said that they have a friend, right, that ordered it, and already you're talking about, I think, February for delivery. I'm not sure when they begin shipping, but the fanboys are lining up, I'm sure, as the first to be the first to get those products for $550.
Hey, I'm waiting for my iPhone Max right now.
Are you?
Yeah, we called them up yesterday. You got one quick. Bridget got one quick. Man, I'm like, they don't even know when they're going to send it. It's like, oh, okay. That's pretty wild, right? I know.
I'm gonna hang up this phone. I'm gonna buy some Apple stock right now.
That's what I feel like. I'm telling you, man.
They must be backlogged, man. But you'll get it. Stay strong.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next, and I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Look at him, folks.